Controversial Muslim cleric Sheikh Abdullah Faisal remains behind bars this evening as the government and his attorney await formal documentation for his extradition to the United States. The matter came up for mention this morning in the Halfway Tree Parish Court in St. Andrew. TVJ's Andrea Chisholm was in attendance.
This image is a clear indication that it wasn't business as usual at the Halfway Tree police station just beside the courthouse. One police officer opens a lock, steps inside the vehicle, opens another lock, and out stepped the person for whom there was all this extra security, Sheikh Abdullah Al-Faisal.
He's charged with a number of counts in respect of providing support for acts of terrorism.
And so the authorities in the United States want him sent to their country to answer to the charges. The New York City Police Commissioner says he used his influence and direction to groom and inspire terrorists who have bombed trains, attempted to blow up airlines, and attack Americans, also recruiting people for ISIS, a terrorist group. So he was arrested on Friday, August 25. U.S. authorities now have 60 days to send formal extradition documents, allowing the prosecution to give them to the defense.
And we are not yet in receipt of a vast majority of those documents, and they provide an indispensable guide in these matters. And so without them, we are unable to provide certain information at this time. We are constrained in respect of that which we can say. But what we can say is that our client maintains his innocence.
In court this morning, it was agreed that the extradition documents be presented before October 27 to facilitate a hearing on that date.
However, that would mean that my client his liberty would have been withheld for all of 60 days. And that is not appropriate under the circumstances because the absence of the documents does not rid him of his entitlement to bail. And so an earlier date to facilitate his release had to be secured.
That means the defense and prosecution, led by Jeremy Palmer, will return to court on September 11 when a bail application may be presented, essentially asking the court to release Sheikh Al-Faisal from custody. Born in St. James as Trevor William Forrest in February 2003, he was found guilty of soliciting the murder of Jews, Americans, Hindus, and Christians, as well as using threatening words to stir up racial hatred. Sheikh Al-Faisal was sentenced to 9 years in prison in London but was deported to Jamaica in 2007. Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.